Hello, 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 rock stars. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Naty Rocke. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, we're going to be talking about the top 10 best Las Vegas YouTubers. I'm really excited. I've been watching Vegas videos for a long time now. I watch all kinds of travel videos, but I'm obsessed with Vegas videos. And so I thought I would pop on in and talk to you guys about all of my faves, people I think that you guys should be watching, who I think bring excellent value um, to the time that you're going to be watching with them and really lead you in the right direction. So let's jump into it. I'm so excited to have you guys. This is a live stream. If you are watching on a replay crew, welcome. I will have audience interaction. It's going to take things a little bit slower. If you're watching on a replay, you might want to watch it on a faster speed just because we do have audience interaction. And if you're into that, you should join us on the next live stream. So you should make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you can join us. I stream Monday through Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, roughly. Really depends on the day. So yeah, and Tuesdays, like today, is our travel talk. So let's get into it. I'm going to take all of the comments. Everybody's like, where has she been? I've been putting things together for you guys. I've been trying really hard to get everything together. Somebody said, who was it? Crystal said, Natty's running on Vegas time. Yeah, I kind of was. I was going to wear a different shirt today in honor of the Vegas video. I was going to wear my Lady Luck t-shirt or my Lady Luck long sleeve that I got in Vegas when I was freaking forever ago, back in 2009 when I went with my family. It was my mom's first and then it became mine. But I couldn't find it. So instead we're wearing this other tee that got bought at the same exact time in Vegas that says Rebellious on it, back when the good old Ed Hardy days that have like come back, if y'all remember that. Wait a minute. Do not look at the man behind the curtain. I should bring out my fabulous Vegas coin. We'll put that out today. There you go. Come on. I also, as you I'm sure guessed, got this in Vegas. There we go. So here we go. Vegas time, guys. All right. So I'm just gonna catch everybody's little messages really quick. Parthashiva said, yay. Dragon Man said, hello, Dragon Man. Welcome, guys. Crystal said, hello, everyone. I'm listening, but driving, should be home in a few. Hit those likes. Thank you, Crystal. Please hit those likes. I really appreciate it. John said, Crystal! Project said, but when I get my card back activated, I'm back to Vegas. What? I have absolutely no idea what where you quoted Kanye from. John said, hello to everybody. Hello, John. Project said, party rockers in the house tonight. I could have sang that a lot better. That was really bad. Oh, little slight update. Check it out. Check out the little subscribe that I made that's going to be hidden today because obviously we're using the little chip. I'll put it there today because it doesn't want to seem to stay put on the bottom shelf. Now you guys can see the subscribe. All right. Let's see. Crystal's saying hello to everybody. Yeah, John, John doesn't know about this because I don't think he's on the Discord, but we were having ridiculous amounts of fun in the Discord. John said, Crystal, blue shorts, blue top, risky business, shades, striking a pose. Is that you and Natty's thumbnail? Says that I'm a more tuxedo mask. And said, apparently, a few people missing in the thumbnail. Yeah, I couldn't fit everybody on there for sure. And John said, I'm a rock star. Yes, I'm here. What is up? Yes, 777. I love it. We want to see those sevens. Oh, I have a special surprise for Project Achieva specifically in today's video. I'm really excited because it's something we talked about, so I hope Ted is hanging out. So recently we all talked about candy and what kind of candies we all like, specifically chocolates and stuff. And as soon as Ted flew in, he pretty much immediately grabbed a certain candy bar, and I said I had never had it before. I'd never even heard of it before. And I went to the grocery store. I went to Walmart the other day, and as I was checking out, I looked down and I found it. It was sitting there right there, so pretty. So I figured today, while we talk about Vegas streamers, I can also try out the Reese's Take 5 that have pretzels and caramel. I think it's got caramel. Yeah. Pretzels, caramel, peanut butter, peanuts, and chocolate. So I can kind of review this while we review Vegas YouTubers. I was going to do it a little nicer, but didn't want to cooperate. It's okay. She was in, yes! So, wait, it's not gonna come out. Oh no. Why is this not going very well? Oh, I appreciate that there's small patties and not like one ridiculously oversized bar. So these are the Take 5. I'm gonna have one. I'm glad that there are these small portions, because I already had a lot of chocolate today, actually. Bridget said, I brought a bag. John said, OMG, I can't wait. And says that I'm gonna have some too. Oh my god, yes. Have them with me. This is great. I love this. Alright, I'm gonna take my bite and then we will get into the Vegas YouTubers. That's really good, actually. I'm shocked that they were able to keep the pretzels crunchy. I've yet to taste the caramel though, which is my favorite part of a candy bar. I like this. I fuck with it. I appreciate the recommendation, Ted. Alright. One more bite and we're off to the races. I'm glad that didn't like get all over my hands. Okay. Now that I've had Ted's surprise happen, now we can officially start the 10 best Vegas YouTubers. I'm sure this is not a comprehensive list. If somebody that I don't mention you really love, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about it, and I would love to do a part 2. If you hate some of these people on the list, let me know about it. These are all my opinion. And yeah. Alright. So, the way this is gonna break down, I did all of them in alphabetical order. That way there was no like biases or putting anybody ahead of anybody else. I just figured alphabetical was easiest. And ironically enough, I was doing one section that's gonna be people who do only Vegas. Like that's all they talk about is Vegas on their channel. And then the second half is YouTubers who talk about Vegas amongst other things, but they do a lot of Vegas, or they do Vegas videos and they do them really well. So that's like the second half, and I'll let you guys know when that starts. Ironically enough, the second half, words. ironically enough, the second half of the video followed the alphabetical order. Like it wasn't I wasn't trying to. It just kind of happened. Like it continued in alphabetical order. So it worked out really nicely. All right. I forgot to do something important. Give me 1 second. Sorry guys, I just need to fix this really quick. The one thing that stinks about streaming is that inevitably my computer gets so much slower and it makes it so much harder to get things done if I have to do something in the moment. Come on. Oh, and of course I can't fix that if I... Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Alright. Fuck it. Anyways. I've literally never heard of that YouTuber before. You'll have to let me know about it. Jagman said I lost a few streams today. Ugh, dude, I literally don't understand what's going on right now. Anyways, we're gonna jump right into it. Like I said, alphabetical order so that nobody gets weird. Alright, so we're gonna talk about everybody in order, and number 1 is Ace of Vegas. I really enjoy... I'm not gonna say I really enjoyed XYZ person's channel because I'm gonna do that literally for every YouTuber on this list. So I don't want to be like incredibly repetitive. But I do really love Ace of Vegas's channel. He's a really cool guy. Everybody on this list also has like really nice presence. Of course, I mean like that's what makes a YouTuber, right? So Ace's whole channel pretty much is dedicated to My Vegas. If you haven't heard of My Vegas, it's an application that is run in part by the MGM properties. Like it's their app that is created through I want to say it's Konami. So what you do is you play this game, and this is a game that I'm going to talk about on my channel. I actually have a whole video that I made about how to play this game, and my first experience playing the game. So basically, when you jump on in the game, you're playing a slots game. So it's kind of prepping you to get excited to go to Vegas, and getting you into the mind space of gambling. But in turn, basically what you're going to get is potential free hotel night stays, free buffets, or buffets, or free shows, free tickets to certain places, free hotels, like I said, or discounts on hotels, stuff like that. But they can be really, really worthwhile playing this game. It's a pretty passive game. You don't have to do too much. And so he kind of takes you through the games. He'll play them along with you. He'll teach you more about the whole experience, about the different they'll have different like events and things like that. So he'll talk about all that. He does some videos as well, like showing experiences or talking about hotels and stuff like that. But his main thing is My Vegas, and it's super helpful. So if you're looking into that, I would definitely recommend. So this is him. I have like a few photos for every person. This is him, and I want to say that they're married. That's his wife. Um, really cute guy. I'm gonna comment a bit about their like attitudes and like the way that they are and stuff like that, because I think that's important as a YouTuber. He's a very chill guy. Definitely I think a big thing for him is live streams. He always has like a drink that he's making. Like I said, he's always playing My Vegas. He has a lot of friends who are interested in this stuff and who are also YouTubers or who are just like into Vegas and gambling. So you'll see crossover from time to time. His wife is sometimes in the videos or sometimes in the background talking. Definitely a big part of his personality is how much he really loves his wife. And I think it's so cute. They're really sweet together and they make definitely a good pair. And then I pulled up one more photo of him out in Vegas. Decided to dress up a bit, so like that was a fun one. Let's see. I'm gonna pull a couple comments. John, I'm going to talk about all kinds of different people. I don't have anybody that talks about really remote places. So that would be really interesting. I'm going to have to look into that person. Project Shiva says, should I do My Vegas so I get comps next year? I think it's totally up to you. I'm doing My Vegas because I want to try to get comps for at least the first time I go back. It could be a really nice way to start doing that. I'm gonna hope during your Vegas trip you at least had a rewards card that you were using, because that's like super important. And the minute you start using your rewards cards, it's really helpful because you'll get those bounce back offers. So you could go back to Vegas on the cheap because they want you to come back and spend more money. Crystal said, Vegas YouTubers. I'm intrigued. I thought I've been down most of the alleys of the YouTube streets. What a mood. So yeah, this is Ace of Vegas. And like I said, he seems like a pretty chilled guy. A lot of the people on here seem pretty dope. So next up is All You Can Vegas. He's another very niche portion of Vegas YouTubing. So his entire channel is, as you might have guessed by the title and what he is holding, he does exclusively videos about eating in Vegas, specifically with an emphasis on buffets, you know, all you can eat, all you can Vegas. He has got like a really fun, like a little bit more energetic than Aces. Aces is like a very like subdued, relaxed, chill guy. He's got a little bit more pep in his step. He'll take you around the entire buffet, show you everything on the lineup. He'll sit down with you, eat the food in front of you. He's very much the kind of person, it's not like a mukbang situation per se. It's very much like he'll sit in front of you, he'll talk to you about the food as he's eating it. He's very much the kind of guy who's like, this tastes so good. Like he will like be there and be like, oh, which I think is really funny because it reminds me a lot of some of my family members who I'm really close with. So to me, it's like a really like chill, fun experience. So he's a really, I like his energy. I like that he's not like over the top energy. It's like a, you know, it's an even energy. You can tell he really loves what he does. He really loves the food. He loves the buffets. And recently there was like a long time that he had his fiance, I want to say that they're engaged, his fiance on, but like not showing her face, just you would just hear her voice in the background for like a long time. And then as of the last few months, he brought her on, so she's now a part of the channel together. They're honestly really cute. I love her energy too. You can tell they both really love food. They both know what the hell they're talking about. She's very good at being descriptive. I saw some of the videos of her being in it recently. She was very good as well about knowing a lot of other kinds of food, not just like American food. He's very into American and Asian food, and she went in and went straight for like Hawaiian food, Mexican food, like food that not everybody knows about when it comes to Mexican food. Um, what was it that she went right for? And I was like, okay, girl. She went right for, oh my god, I'm like picturing the food and I can't, hold on. I'm gonna look it up because I can't remember the name. I was just thinking about this earlier. Um, Come on. Pozole. She went right for the pozole, and I was like, damn, girl. Like, okay, we see you, we see you. So I was really impressed with her. I really like her energy too. They definitely are very on the same wavelength with a lot of stuff. They complement each other even with their food pairings. If you kind of don't see one person getting it, you'll probably see the other one getting it, which is nice to see an array. I really enjoy watching these videos. I think they're really fun. They're not like overly done. Like I said, it's not like a mukbang situation where they're like being like disgusting. Like that's just not it. Um, it's like you're sitting down having a meal with them, which is really nice. Um, and seeing these things, it's something you wouldn't think about, like wanting to see buffets and stuff like that. But to me, it's kind of important when you're planning a Vegas vacation because there is such a broad range of food options. Vegas is kind of a mecca for food, especially buffets. And so it's important for you to be able to see what you're getting for the price point and if you feel like it's valuable enough for yourself. So I think these videos are really important to look at, even if you wouldn't think so at a first glance. And I think I have one more. Oh no, I don't have one more picture of them. It was just those two. It's okay. I'm gonna grab some more comments. Let's see. Wait, what is happening? Project Shiva said buffets are closing in Vegas. Station casinos eliminated. There's permanently station casinos. I don't know what that means. I wouldn't say that. I would not say that buffets are closing. There was one that just opened. Like there's a couple that just opened. A bunch of them were refurbishing over the pandemic. Some of them were just reworking the way that they were doing things. And now they're back to buffet style. So I really don't think that buffets are going anywhere. Buffets are quintessential Vegas, and to me, they're gonna do whatever they can do to keep the buffets going because people come to Vegas. That's a huge draw for Vegas. It's something people plan for is going to the buffets, and it's part of that gluttonous thing that people love about Vegas. Um, One of the wonderful sins that you get to indulge in Sin City. And so I don't think the buffets are going anywhere. Maybe they'll continue to tweak the way that they're doing things, but honestly, they're back to pretty much business as usual at the buffet. So I don't think they're going anywhere. Krista said no buffet. Why go? um, Project said much more to Vegas than buffets. I mean, that is fair. Um, Also, welcome, Danette. You were like just in it, girl. You did like we're on the second person. You're totally fine. Everybody's saying hello. John said thumbs up. Yeah, I don't think buffets are going anywhere. Like I said, I want to say the Luxor just opened a buffet or something ridiculous. Hi, I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Love you. Yeah, love you too. Okay. Crystal's getting the naughty chair out for freaking John, of course. Just in case. All right. So now that I've caught up, I'm gonna move on to our third person. And that is Dale Mckenzie. That's his YouTube channel name. That's his name as well. His series, he calls it Dale Mckenzie's Las Vegas or Vegas Inside and Out. Him and his wife Paula are an awesome team at making these videos. I really appreciate them. They're another couple. Dale's very subdued, very quiet. Um, he's got a great voice. He's got like a very soothing voice. I recently found out that he used to be a country singer. So that's really cool. But him and his wife Paula, I love it because obviously, they're an older couple. Um, and I love to see people who are not the typical, you know, teenage to 20s taking over YouTube. It's typically little teeny bopper 13-year-olds who are doing YouTube videos, or 18-year-olds, or even people my age. I'm 24, and a lot of that age demographic really rules YouTube. So it's really fun to see people who are older getting into YouTube, especially people who are around the age that Dill and his wife Paula are. I don't know exactly their ages, but I mean you can kind of guesstimate, right? It's really fun to see people of that age getting into YouTube, learning how to edit, learning how to take videos with all kinds of new equipment, and really getting into it. And they are such like a charming couple. I think that's the best way that I can put it. They have this charm about them. Um, it's I wouldn't say like a southern comfort thing. It's different. I mean they've been in Vegas forever, but they just have this like classic comfort feel, but it's very classy. They're very comforting. They're very charming people. And I really appreciate what they do. And it's such a refreshing thing to see this team effort. And you can see it's just, they make it feel very effortless. You can tell they've been together forever. And that's another part of the charm, I think, is seeing them interact as people who have been married for many, many, many years is just wonderful to me, and I love that dynamic. I love that they both contribute. I remember in a video a while ago, they talked about how they film their videos and how, they take their turns. So Paula will go out and film the B-roll, and he'll kind of set up what's gonna happen and the script, and he'll do his voiceover, and then they'll get together and they'll go, shoot the front film, the A roll, I guess, um, together, and they'll go around the strip and they'll take their turns, and they have this whole system of them working together but separate at the same time, and then coming together at the end. And it's really magic what they're able to do, and not many people would be able to work this closely with their significant other, which I think is very telling of like an older relationship. It's something that I really only see in kind of that classic older relationship, people who have been around um for a lot longer than I have. Something of my grandparents' day, where my grandparents worked together on everything that they did. You don't really see that anymore. And so I just think that they're very charming, classic couple. And I will tell you, they are very, very nice. Like, it's not a persona to me that I see them projecting on the screen. I've literally commented on their videos, and immediately I've had Paula comment back to me super graciously. I've had Dale comment back to me. They're very, very nice about getting back to people. They're very warm people. You can tell it's not something that they're like, oh, I'm cool or whatever. It's like they really care about the people who are watching them, and I appreciate that. It's something I strive for. I appreciate the people who watch me. I want them to know that I'm talking with them, and I'm talking. This is a conversation we're having together, not me presenting something to you and just being like, okay, bye. Like, that's not how I like my YouTube. I like that it's a personal experience, and they really give that to you. I think I have one more picture of them. This is also them. They're so cute. I love them. I'm gonna pull some comments. Project Achieva said Luxor reopened theirs. John was saying to Crystal, love you too. I'm gonna have to watch this person's video. Somebody, if you guys have anybody else who they want me to see, can we get a list going? Anybody want to write this down and shoot me on the Discord so I don't forget? Crystal said, wouldn't be the same without you, John. No, really. I need to make Crystal and Danette wrenches, so like somebody don't let me forget as well. Crystal said they look like good people. I love interactive YouTubers. They really are. Like, you can tell they're genuinely sweet, kind people from like to their core. Um and like I said, and it is true, they're very interactive. And they're just so cute. I just absolutely adore them. I remember one time, and this was like the one time that I commented on their channel. I was like, y'all, I literally had a migraine. But it was like one of those migraines where you're just like I can't think and my brain hurts, but like I need to hear something, like I need to listen to something because I'm gonna go crazy. And I put on one of their videos. I had just stumbled upon their video. And like I said, just Dale has this very soft, very like this kind of a voice, and he's taking you through Vegas, and he's very calm and very peaceful. And I literally didn't have a migraine afterwards, and I was like, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Like, it just calmed me and it helped me so much, like when I was in the middle of like writhing in pain. It was just so nice. And like I said, they commented right back to me, and it was just so funny because I was like, this is such a weird comment, but like, you guys are great. Sorry, like, not trying to make this weird. Tanet said, sorry, not chatting much, preparing dinner. It's all good, girl. And said, I agree with Crystal, they look like nice people. They really, I mean, like, they just seem like the nicest people. So yeah, that was Dale Mckenzie's Las Vegas Inside and Out. I really recommend them if you're looking for somebody, like I said, very chill, who's going to take you across Vegas. They're really fun. Next up, we have Las Vegas with Annette. That's literally her YouTube channel name, is Las Vegas with Annette. She's really cute. Kind of, how would I describe her personality? It's like she kind of has a little bit of energy back there, but it's kind of restrained, is how I think I would describe her personality. She pretty much all of her videos, and I have a little slide of it. Pretty much all of her videos, she doesn't have too many at the moment, but all of her videos, most of her videos, I should say, are centered around different Las Vegas hotels. And so her whole thing is like, I stayed at the cheapest room at blank, blank hotel, and on the strip, typically. I don't think she stayed off the strip yet. She did one that was like Circus Circus. She did Planet Hollywood. She's done several. She just got back to doing videos after COVID hit, because obviously with COVID happening, like, how is she gonna go stay at a hotel? But she's like really fun. An interesting fact about her, which I feel a little weird saying, because I feel like she is tried to separate herself from her past. But she kind of says it, and she kind of says it in her channel, like on the thing. So like, don't bother her about it. Like, don't like be like, oh my god, you're Annette, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't think that's who she wants to be anymore. But if anybody recognizes her, is just like, Annette, why does she look familiar? She used to be like a high profile poker player when she was younger. She was like the youngest poker player to like win a bunch of different things, which is really cool. But she like left that life behind. I think she probably made a video about it at some point, because I just remember in detail her talking about it. But she just didn't want to do it anymore. It didn't make her happy anymore. So she's kind of left that behind. But yeah, she's a really cool YouTuber. I like her stuff. I like that she's got a different element, a different twist on looking at hotels, because I think a lot of people are looking for how they can do Vegas on the cheap. So if that's something that you're interested in, to see what you can get for what, like, the more bang you can get for your buck kind of a thing, I really recommend her videos. She also has some where she's gone and shown you guys buffets, which are kind of nice. And she's done some going and playing slots. So those are fun too. But I think probably the real core of her channel is staying at the cheapest hotel on the strip, like X hotel on the strip. So yeah, that is Annette. Okay, I thought I had more first. Precious Shiva said, she's good at fair, real reviews of hotels. That is something I appreciate. She does definitely she takes you through the hotel. She also she'll do the cheapest hotel thing, but then she'll either include it or have it in a separate video, that is her showing you the actual hotel. She is very honest. I don't like it when people are not honest in their reviews, or don't. I like it that she's detailed about it as well. Um, so yeah, I appreciate that about her. I think that she's detailed in the way that she shows things, and it's more of the full experience. It's just something more detailed to her. I like other people's hotel reviews as well, which I'll get into in a second. Actually, there's going to be 2 more hotel reviewers in a second. But yeah, there's something about Annette's videos that are different. You know, again, it is that showing you the cheapest room, which is really nice. Because sometimes the cheapest room is not even bad. It's a great deal. Sometimes it's not a great deal. She's just detailed about the way that she shows the hotel. She's just honest. It's unfiltered. The next ones are more stylized, which isn't bad. It's just different. And it's a different perspective and a different take on things. Crystal said, I like her hair. Nice. She always has different color hair. So I just randomly picked like 2 very similar hair color times of hers. But I always picture her as like this like blue green color that she had in her hair for a while. That was really cute, but she's got all kinds of different hair colors. Oh my god, John, you're ridiculous. Tanette said, I stayed at the Golden Nugget both times. I stayed more than a couple days. It's not a bad price and nice rooms, and breakfast was free. You know, I haven't seen anybody review the Golden Nugget, surprisingly. I just saw one that was another one on like Fremont or like Fremont adjacent. Oh, it was what is it? I was gonna say the El Royale, but that's not it. What is the name of this? Hold on. I'll tell you right now. Come on. The El Cortez Hotel. To be honest, I saw one photo, which was the photo that uh Ted sent of it. I'd never seen photos of the hotel. I just saw the one that Ted sent that had like the El Cortez in the background. I was like, oh god, that does not look good. Like that looks like, I was like, that kind of looks like a shithole. um, to be brutally honest, I was just like, oh, no, that doesn't look good. I would not stay there. But then travel, somebody we'll talk about, did a video, and oh my god, the hotel on the inside was so nice and ridiculously cheap. So I honestly, El Cortez is like on my list now. Like I would stay there. It's like insanely cheap. It's beautiful rooms. I was super impressed. Um, Especially in comparison to like how insanely priced the hotels are on the strip. Like I would definitely stay there. Anyways, moving on to our next YouTuber. Next up on the list is Pomsie. Pomsie is somebody who's gained pretty good traction in the space, in the Vegas space. Um, yes, I do realize that it's old, but I thought it was like old and decrepit. And it is not. So I was very impressed. Anyways, Pomsie. So his entire channel is all Vegas hotels. He did a couple. He did like one that he went to Reno. I believe it was Reno. Um, but pretty much it's all staying at different Vegas hotels. His videos to me are more entertaining than they are informational. They're different than Annette's in that Annette's feels very informational. You're getting the real meat and potatoes of what this place is. Um, Whereas Pomsie, I feel like it's more like the cool shots and the different ways of filming and directing. Like he, outside of this, he's like a filmmaker, so he's got like a very particular style, and they're really fun. Um, but it's definitely more like it's somewhere between like a cool like set of shots for like like a nice film or something, and like a vlog. It's this weird mix that I can't explain. It's not 100% informational for me, as it is, like I said, with the Nets. It's more of an entertainment thing. It's more of seeing the cool glamour shots and the glitz and the thing and that sort of thing. Pomsie is somebody who's got a very particular brand of vibe. I don't have a better way of saying that. I personally, when I first started watching his videos, I didn't like him. This is the one YouTuber out of here that I just was like, I really don't like your videos. I don't know, I just didn't like his vibe at first. It took me a little bit to like start liking his videos and like who he is. He seems like a chill dude. Not trying to like be an asshole here. But yeah, he's just got like this very particular vibe that I think is one of those people that needs to grow on you. I know for me, I think the turning point was probably the video where I want to say it was the Cosmopolitan like kicked him out of the hotel. Like they like seriously profiled him as like a as like a porn director. And so they were like, you can't stay here. You gotta go. And I felt bad. I felt bad when that happened, and I could see kind of why it happened, but then at the same time, like they way overdid it at the Cosmo. Like they went above and beyond on like what they should have done. They were just very quick where it was like, give us your stuff. And then he was like, wait, what is going on? What do you, I'm not going to just give you my like thousands of dollars worth of equipment. They're like, too bad, get out. No money for you, leave. Like, and I think that was my kind of my turning point, because I think I saw more of his personality in that. I think like sometimes he's got this thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's something you have to watch for yourself, I think. If you haven't seen his videos, I don't know if you're gonna understand what I mean. He's just got this like, I don't know if glibness is the right word. I don't know. And I guess like he does kind of have that vibe or that look of like kind of a potentially like shady guy. I think at first if you don't like really watch his videos. So I think like people that might resonate with some people. But I think he does have incredible talent for filmmaking. He does have beautiful shots. The way he stitches everything together is really nicely done. They are very entertaining. If you're looking for that, like I said, that very glossy, sweet shots, all that kind of thing. Very like filmic, like best shots of a film kind of a thing on a hotel, like that would be interesting for you to check out his channel. I think I have one more photo. That's him. I like it when he's kind of more like chill talking to you, and kind of is more personable. I think that's the problem is it. I think sometimes he doesn't really give enough time in front of the camera for you to adjust to his personality and really see him for who he is. But once you see more of him and you kind of get those opportunities more, then I think that's when you start to relate more and you start to like him. Precious Eva says, love Pomsie. He's like Vegas royalty. That's hilarious. John said, I'm loving this red shirt. Precious says, Pomsie is very chill, especially now that he's with Greta. Yeah, he is very chill. He's just got that, like, I don't know if you know what I mean, Project. Like, I don't know if you know what I mean. He's just got this vibe, this like certain vibe that it's just, I think it's one of those things, like I said, it's like an acquired taste. I think that's the best way to put it. It's like you need to get to know him more. And like I said, I don't think that he always gives long enough shots of time where he's talking with you on the camera for you to like acclimate to who he is. Crystal's just going off on John. It's hilarious. But yeah, so that's Pomsie. I think he's got really good content. I think all of the people do on this list, obviously. Not knocking him, not saying that he's somebody I wouldn't be friends with. I just think that I didn't have a chance to acclimate at first to him. That's why it took me multiple videos to get into him. Is just I don't think that I got to see him for him enough, or at least like consecutive long enough periods of time in a video, where it wasn't just like quick second, the next thing, quick second, the next thing. I like it when I'm able to see the person for who they are for at least a few minutes, you know, in a row. All right, next one up. Thank you for clicking for me. Is Travel Ruby. I really love her videos a lot. She's got a wide range, and I think I want to say she's the last person on our she's the last person on our section of exclusively Vegas videos. She has popped in a couple of videos going to Disney and I think like New Orleans or something like that. Here and there of other places to travel to, but pretty much her entire channel is all Vegas all the time, to the point where she's posting like a new video like every 2 days. It's kind of insane, her posting schedule. I don't know how she has time to edit all this stuff. And she does like really cool shots like Pomsie does, especially on her hotel videos. She's got like really cool intro shots, and I like the way that she edits. So it's kind of wild to me that she's got the time. I don't know where the time is. It takes me so long to edit a video, so I don't know how she manages to edit these videos and put them out at this like breakneck speed. Good for her, like that's insane. But yeah, if you're looking for Vegas, especially Vegas constant new stuff all the time, check out Travel Ruby. Like I said, she's literally been posting like every other day essentially, which is wild to me. She's been posting buffet reviews, the hotels, like I said. She always seems to make sure to review the pools at the hotels, which I really enjoy. What else? Let me double check. But yeah, she's constantly, oh yeah, she does slot videos. Like I said, she's the one that I saw the El Cortez video on that I was like, wait a minute, I want to stay there. That looks nice as hell. Every month she does an update on Vegas. She's constantly going to Vegas. She's from Wisconsin, I want to say. But she's constantly going to Vegas and making new content. She's constantly staying at the new hotels. She's usually does like live videos while she's out there, at least a couple. But yeah, I love her videos. I think she's got like a cool personality. She's like a chill person. I wonder, I don't know how I would explain Travel Ruby's personality. She's kind of like the regular girl next door. I don't want to say girl next door because I feel like that's got like a weird Playboy connotation. But you know, it's just like a regular American girl, woman. And she's got like a cool personality. I like her. I think her videos can be very informative. I don't know if they're as informative in the same way that Annette's hotel videos are. It's a little different, but she does break down things for you. She does give you kind of a bird's eye view of everything, where I think the real big difference between Annette and Travel Ruby's hotel reviews is that Annette really details the room for you very, very well. Whereas I think Travel Rubies is kind of an encompassing of everything. So I think that's the big difference. But I love her videos. I'm watching them all the time. I mean, she's putting new ones out all the time, which I appreciate. So where gonna pull back a little bit and take some comments. I think I have one more photo. This is her logo. I figured I'd throw it in there. Do we have one more? Yeah. Okay, that's her logo, just like in case anybody's wondering. I did want to show one thing I do want to highlight about her is that she's got some kick-ass photos. Like, I always love her aesthetic. I think she does a really cool job with it. I'm gonna pull up her YouTube really quick not her YouTube, her Instagram, just because like I wanted to put some more photos in the slideshow for you guys, but like I don't know how I could do justice or like pick the right things. She's got a neon sign, which I'm so jealous of because my logo is a neon sign and I've been wanting to get a logo forever, so damn you, Ruby. But Not actually. I like her videos. I'm not like I'm just being like I'm joking, just so anybody else knows. But she's got like a really cute style. I don't know if maybe she uses the same filter on all her photos, but I feel like are not the same at all, but they all have the same vibe. Which I'm jealous of. I really want to know her secret, and she's always got really cool photos. I love her pictures. I could stare at her photos all the time. Um, but yeah, I love this picture. That's so cute. I love all her photos. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I also love the new hair that she has, like this kind of I don't want to call it a copper color. It's like a very blonde, like a strawberry blonde color. I think it looks so good on her. She used to have this like very red color, which I thought was good on her too, but there's just something so nice about this new strawberry blonde color that I'm obsessed on her. All right, back to my slideshow. I'm gonna move you guys over for a second while I take some comments. All right. Um. Project said, I started following her when she met up with Pomsie at the circle opening. I actually had the opposite. I started watching Travel Ruby's videos, and then I started watching Pomsie like a while later. And then I saw that they did some collabs together. 1 second, guys. Let me just get this going for you. Please load. Okay. Krista said, when we're done with the live, could you list these YouTubers in the description? Actually, I already put them in the description. And I will be including a blog link really soon. If you're watching this on the replay crew, you will have the link down below to my website. I don't think anybody knows about my website who's on here, but I have a website. It's called natyrocke.com. Of course, what else would it be called? So I'm going to put together an article with all the YouTubers, all of their links, all of that fun stuff. So you will be able to get that really soon. 1 more second. Let me just pull this up. Click. Come on. Please tell me that that one. Project Shiva says she loves to drink LOL and Peppermill. Dude, I'm obsessed with the Peppermill because of her. I'm also dying to do her bar crawl thing that she does. Like she like rents a limo and goes to all the bars. Like that's something I want to do when I go to Vegas. Like that's a future video that I want to make is I went to all like I followed the Travel Ruby bar crawl. Like I want to do that so freaking badly. You guys don't understand. Like ever since we started talking about doing the big Vegas trip, like organizing like this big Vegas trip, I've been like fantasizing about all of us in the limo together, like doing the bar crawl together, and like I'm living and dying for it. I'm so excited. I don't know what's happening. Crystal said, "Here I am, striking a pose." I don't know what's going on. Said, "Go Crystal, go Crystal, go Crystal." Waiting for the. It's your birthday. Tonight says she looks bubbly. I don't know if I would call her bubbly. I don't know if I would call her bubbly. Yeah, I would agree with that. Project said the problem with staying at the El Cortez and any Fremont adjacent property is the sketchy after dark crowd downtown. I would definitely agree with that. I think to me, I would say the El Cortez of my thing if it was like a trip where I was like, I'm not gonna go out after dark. Which sometimes I a lot of times I don't want to be out after dark anyways. It's just my thing. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Most of the time I'm just like I just want to be inside after like right before nightfall. So I feel like that would be a trip where I was just like, yeah, no, I just want to go hang out. I want to have a good time. I want to see Fremont, whatever. And I'm gonna be in, before nightfall. But I did hear in her video, she said that it was actually very quiet, which sounds really nice, especially because Fremont gets crazy. Crystal said, "Who are you calling sketchy project? Canadian Mafia?" See, if you were watching right now and you're not on the part of the Discord, you need to get on the Discord because you would understand these jokes. John, you're gross. Oh my god, please do not. That joke's been around. I mean, that trick's been around forever. She does tend to talk about that in her videos, which I do appreciate. This makes me feel weird because my bike's name is Cornbread, and I'm like, what's happening? Let's see. John wants to know what the Peppermill is. The Peppermill is a restaurant. It's actually, they call themselves a restaurant and fireside lounge. Peppermill is really cool. I'll have to show some photos of it, but they literally have like these tables, like literally with fire coming out of them. And it's got like this weird old retro Vegas vibe, and everything kind of looks a little purple tinted, and I don't know, it just looks awesome. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate it. I'm all for limos if I'm not the one paying. LOL. Like, come on. Yeah, I would like, again, I would be organizing the trip, and we would be splitting the cost for like things like limos or whatever if people want to join the trip. Project said, I super regret not visiting the Peppermill. I was gonna go for happy hour. Honestly, their stuff is like really reasonable. Like it's huge plates of food, and you can just split it with somebody else, and it would be like a really good price. Anyways, getting back to the video. That's not the one I wanted. There we go. So yeah, that was Travel Ruby. Another person that I love their videos, obviously, of course, if you didn't guess because of the title of this video. All right, up next, we are now officially in the section of the not entirely encapsulated Vegas YouTuber. Like their channels are not entirely Vegas, but they do put out Vegas content, and their content is excellent. So first up, we have Jesus Christ, Turn It Up World. Sorry, that took me a second. So this is Turn It Up World, and like I don't know why it left my brain. I was literally like doing their little song thing earlier. My brain was like, turn it up. Like she always does that. But this is like a really fun couple. I don't know where they're originally from. They're constantly putting out something different. Like they have so many different places that they go to. Project said, turn it up. Honestly, love their videos. Love these. This is who you want if you want high energy people. Very, very high energy, but like still cool. Like not like ridiculous like baby YouTube, like YouTube for babies. That's like ridiculously overhyped. Like they have energy, especially oh my god, why is my brain melted right now? I literally can't remember their names. I can't believe I can't remember their names. Um, Tanya and David. Oh my god, why was that so difficult? Tanya especially has this big personality, very very high energy. Love her videos. Love them in videos. They do a lot of food stuff. I remember the first thing I think I watched of theirs was them going to Hell's Kitchen, and that was really fun. I think that they have really good palettes. They have good ways of describing things. They have really fun and energetic hotel videos. They always do I don't remember if they call it like the jump test or the bounce test or something like that, but like every time they do a hotel video, they put on the same song, and they do this like fun slow motion thing, and they like run and jump on the bed. They do that in every video that they review hotels on. They do Disney content, they do Vegas content, they do all kinds of travel content, but they do have a big focus on Vegas. I think they have their people who are definitely cemented into the Vegas travel field. Um, and I think they're really, really well loved people. They seem like a real, genuine couple. They definitely have a very different, they're kind of on the opposite end of Dale and Paula Mckenzie. Like they're on the opposite end where it's like they're all like really genuine, charming people, but like they're very relaxed and subdued and stuff like that. And like Turn It Up World, I mean, literally it's in their name. Like they always have people who are in the middle of their videos are like, turn it up, like loud and stuff, and it's really fun. Um so it's just very different takes on you on Vegas, or at least different personas, but still very genuine, still very charming, still very fun to watch, and I appreciate their stuff. I think they're really cute too. I thought I had more of their pictures, but they're really fun. Project says they do really long live streams. They do. Their live streams are cool too. They're very personable with their live streams, in my opinion. And says, and she sings a little. She does sing sometimes. Oh my god, that's so sweet. I didn't know that. Pressure said if you meet them, they give out swag too. That's so cute. Um, no, like if you remember back in the early 2000s, and I don't know if it's still going. It was still going for a really long time. Hell's Kitchen, the TV show with Gordon Ramsay, um, where all these chefs, these chefs who aspired to own their own restaurant, competed, and they always had like the blue kitchen and the red kitchen. Remember that whole shtick back in the day? Um, Gordon Ramsay has a bunch of different restaurants, and he has one of them that's called Hell's Kitchen, as in the TV show. And so the restaurant is formatted as if it was in the TV show. And so it looks really fun. The food looks great. Of course, they have the iconic beef Wellingtons, which they tried. And I would love to go there. It looks really cool. This says project. They sound like fun. Sing and dancing. LOL. Yeah, they're really like super, super energetic people, and like they really do bring something different to the table, and I really enjoy them. Yeah, that's the one thing is Hell's Kitchen is expensive. He does have Gordon. He's got like a ton of them. He's got like Gordon Ramsay steak, the Hell's Kitchen. He's got one that's like a pub. I don't remember what it was called, but that one's a lot more affordable. There's like he's got different price ranges, but they're definitely not the average. Like it's not gonna be necessarily cheap. Yeah, no problem, John. Uh Jeanette says I was just rewatching the Christina episode. She's cool. I think I know which season you're talking about. Yeah, every once in a while I'll watch Hell's Kitchen. I love Gordon Ramsay's shows. I enjoy Hell's Kitchen. I really, really, really Hotel Hell. Really, really love Hotel Hell, Jesus. And I really love Kitchen Nightmares. I love both of those shows. I can watch those shows nonstop. I love the US and the UK version. If you are interested in having more Gordon Ramsay, there is a US versus a UK version on Kitchen Nightmares. Kitchen Nightmares in the UK ran a lot longer than it did here in the US. So when you're able to catch those, do it because you just get so much fresh content basically, and it's so much fun. Project said Hell's Kitchen is by Caesar's Palace right on the strip. Yeah. Since this, I think it's season 10. Yeah, some people do say it's overrated. Some people really enjoy it. I think it's one of those places that you got to be willing to shell out the money for. And if you're from what I've seen of people's reviews and stuff, I feel like if you're a really big fan of Gordon Ramsay, if you really enjoyed the Hell's Kitchen series, if you really enjoy his shows, it would be a fun place, more experiential. It'd be fun to go, and like to me, I would probably do it at least once, even though it is like pricey. I would do it because it is an experiential thing. It is fun to be like, oh my god, I'm in the TV show, and to have the famous beef Wellingtons that everybody fucks up on the show. You know what I mean? Like, and actually have it the right way and stuff like that. Like, I think it's fun. It's different. It's more of an experience than it necessarily is the food, even though the food does seem like good quality. Um, and you probably are partially paying for the name, but at the same time, with the high level, like the kind of like more luxe food that they do serve, I think it's kind of in a way on par. And they do have the prefix menu that you can get, so you know where you're going in for, you know what I mean? So it says, I remember it being in the Paris building. Project says Paris has Gordon Ramsay's. Yeah, there's several Gordon Ramsay restaurants in Vegas. Jeanette says, if we go as a group, I'm saving money to eat there for sure. Yeah, 100%. I would definitely save to go there. So yeah, that was Turn It Up World. Turn it up! I really enjoy their videos. They're definitely people, if you want that high energy, kind of go, 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 this is kind of the vibe that you're gonna want. Definitely hit up Turn It Up World. Alright, next up, we got Tangerine Travels. I got 2 different photos of them from Vegas, like 2 different like YouTube thumbnails. I feel a little weird using that one. This is the only one that I saw of Vegas that was like her alone. Tangerine Travels, they both live in Mexico. I've been watching them for a while now. They were together and now they're not, but they're still continuing their YouTube channel. Like they're kind of like one person will do a video, the other person will do a video, that kind of a thing. But they're no longer together. So I feel weird using like a photo of them together. So I just kind of flashed it for you guys. But they're really cute, like nice vibe. Her name is Maddie, his name is Jordan. I liked them both, and I liked them, the way that they balanced each other out and stuff like that, but I always kind of leaned more towards Maddie and the way that like her vibe is. And there wasn't any photos of just Jordan by himself, so I just used this one of Maddie. But they're really cool. She's a little bit more bubbly. I feel like has a very specific connotation to it. I don't want to necessarily call her bubbly, but she's more chipper. She's more excitable, and I guess she would be kind of classified as kind of bubbly, not overly bubbly. She's still kind of chill, but got that bubbly background. I really love, they haven't done too many Vegas videos, but I did want to highlight them because they have done these videos like this one where it's visiting Vegas on only $50 a day or $75, and I think they did one maybe of $100 a day. I'm not 100% sure, but they talk about my Vegas. They talk about cheap things. They talk about between them how much they spent per day, how they were able to balance it out and figure out how to save, what things are more cost effective, what they're going to splurge on. So these videos I think are really, really helpful when you want to get a full complete picture of what you can be doing and how much you can be spending versus how much you want to spend, that kind of a thing, and where is like the happy medium for you. I think they're really, really helpful and really informative if you're planning a trip to Vegas and you especially want to be more conservative with your budget. These are, I think, super helpful. Jeanette was talking about the Gordon Ramsay restaurants. Yes, there's multiple restaurants. Like I said, there's the Gordon, like the Hell's Kitchen, this Gordon Ramsay steak, and the pub one. But I think there's more than that actually. Project said, okay, these guys are good. Good for cheap Vegas hacks. Yeah, 100%. They definitely can provide you Vegas on a budget and still feel like you're balling on a budget is kind of the vibe here. I think all their videos are good. If you're interested in expats, especially living in Mexico, check them out. Even if you're not 100% interested in that, if you want to see some cool tropical vlogs, stuff in Mexico, check them out. They're really fun for that sort of stuff too. They have a nice vibe. I really love Maddie. She just did one that was going to EDC. I haven't had a chance to watch that one. But they have like good videos and informative videos. So yeah, so it's really fun. They have like lots of videos. I gotta watch this one. She put out a video talking about like solo female life in Mexico and stuff like that. And they talk about being expats. They talk about learning how to speak Spanish, all that sort of stuff. So they're a great. I think they're a really good resource for Vegas stuff. Like again, it's limited. I hope that they put out more Vegas videos because they really do a really good job. But also if you're interested in Mexico, check them out. They're great. So that was Tangerine Travels. If you're looking for travel on a budget, understanding your budget when you're traveling, check them out. If you like more bubbly personality, you'll love Maddie. And they're a great resource. I love them. So yeah, that was them. And then next up, we got Walter's World, and he is second to last on our list. This is another person who doesn't do, of course, exclusively Vegas stuff. Walter's World is an excellent resource for knowing what to do and what not to do in a place, especially stuff. I think I have a photo of it. Don'ts to Las Vegas. You'll see his videos a lot where it's like don'ts of Las Vegas, do's of Las Vegas, scams in Las Vegas. Pretty much like any place that you want to go, whether that's New Orleans, Spain, like probably Malaga or wherever, Barcelona, to the UK, England, anywhere in Europe. I don't think he's really done many like Asia videos, but it's a lot of Europe, a lot of the US. I think he's done Central and South America. Pretty much anywhere though you want to go, you can look up the don'ts of XYZ place, the do's of XYZ place, the scams of XYZ place. Any of that he will have on his channel. He's a really good resource for any kind of travel. I highly recommend anywhere you want to go, checking it out with him first, because he will hook you up with the real. I even saw stuff about up here in New England, and I was like, okay, like you really got that right. Like he's an absolute wealth of knowledge. So you'll see these kinds of videos from him all the time, and I think he's a great tool and resource. If you're looking for general travel, like I said, check him out, please. Like he's so helpful. Like I said, the scams too. I remember watching the scams for Europe one, and I was like, oh my god, yep, that's true. That one's right. I know somebody who got scammed with that thing and that thing, and that's correct too. And this person I know this happened to, and I experienced that thing, and somebody tried to scam me with that thing, or my family with that thing. He has got it. So check him out, especially with his scam videos, please, because things that you would not expect to happen. And it is so important to arm yourself with knowledge when you're going to travel somewhere, because you don't know what is going to lie for you there. And if you know, like, being forewarned is forearmed, it's so important to know what you're up against with people in the area who are looking at you as a target. Unfortunately, as a tourist, you can be viewed as a target because you're more vulnerable. You don't know the area, you don't know the scams. They're going to take advantage of you. Be forewarned, be forearmed, know what's going on. Please check out Walter's World. He's on it. He's absolutely on it. He's great. Love his videos. He does a really good job. All right, gonna take some comments. Project was talking about the Tangerine Travels. They do recommend My Vegas and loyalty programs. They do a good job with that. But yeah, that was Walter's World. He's got a really good, fun personality. Energetic kind of a guy. Very knowledgeable. Very gives you the facts like this. It's very much okay. This and that. Gets to the meat and potatoes of the whole thing. There's no added BS. This is the facts. I'm at the place. Here's what you need to know. Bing, bam, boom. That's it. And he's great, but he's still personable at it. But it's very much, this is what you need to know. No more, no less. This is what you need to know. And I appreciate that about him and his channel. So last but not least, we got Yellow Productions. You will see him with these like super bright in your face, all yellow text with the bold black outline. Always him, very like animated facial pictures. He does these long live streams where he sets up kind of like how I did today, where I set up things, talking points, and then went with it. And also showed you guys photos and stuff like that. this is kind of a lot like what he does. He does a lot of live streams. He's had a lot of Vegas YouTubers come on his channel recently, which is really fun. Um, he'll break down different places. He'll talk to you about different things. Um, he'll take you around different places as well. He's done a lot of reviews on Vegas hotels that are really helpful. I really like him. He's like the silly, like goofiness, like extravagance of not extravagance, but like extra energy that you can just feel through the screen and through the thumbnails. That is how he is in real life. Um, I threw in his logo in case you guys were interested. In case you guys see it, that's who he is. It's Yellow Productions. He's really fun. He's got like a channel mascot, which is a little panda bear, and he's really cute. And I love that because I have my little stuffed turtle that's kind of my channel mascot that I haven't shown in a long time, but she's got her own Instagram. Like I was looking at the thing, she's only got like a couple pictures on there, but I do want to have her in my videos more, and like it's something I've played around with that idea for so long, and then now seeing a YouTuber who also has like a kind of a channel mascot and has like a stuffed animal that he brings along with him makes me feel a lot better about trying to do it and like testing it out and just seeing how it goes. Because my stuffed turtle, her name's Shelly, like she goes with me everywhere. Like any trip I take, she goes with me. I literally have a backpack that's like a camelback backpack, and it's got a pocket that is perfect for her. Like it's her pocket, she's out. Like so she goes with me everywhere. And so it's nice to see that, and like she's gonna start showing up in videos more. But I appreciate the reassurance from Yellow Productions. And so like I said, like literally like you see his videos, like his thumbnails, like that's who he is. He's got all kinds of videos like the Vegas mistakes, the Las Vegas hotels, Vegas 2021, all kinds of YouTube videos on Vegas. It definitely has got a lot more than say Tangerine Travels does. Got a wide variety. Does not only do Vegas, but he does have a quite assortment of Vegas videos. So I do recommend him a lot. Um, and his personality, the way I would describe it, is very silly, very goofy, very fun, very um, kind of like this childlike, not like in a derogatory and mean way. He just kind of got this like really cute, nice, silly, goofy spirit, and he's not afraid to be goofy and silly in front of the camera. He's not afraid to be himself. He doesn't feel like he needs to be this very contrived person. He is who he is, and he's gonna be who he is in front of you and in front of everybody else. And it doesn't matter. And so I really appreciate that about him. I love his honesty, his chipperness. He's a very, very chipper guy. And he just kind of got this really sweet, innocent childlike kind of quality. And I love that. I love that he is who he is, and he's gonna be a silly goofball if he wants to be, and that's who he is, and he's okay with that. And um, a lot of people would not feel comfortable doing that in front of a camera, even though that's who they really are on the inside. And so I really appreciate that about him. So if you're looking for somebody who's more silly, chipper, goofy, funny kind of a guy, I really recommend Yellow Productions. He's great and does so many informative things. And if you're looking for more content from your favorite Vegas creators, you might want to check out his channel because he's probably done an interview with them, and those are really interesting and fun too. So yeah, and that is it. Wraps up the 10 best Vegas YouTubers. Wild. Roger said, out of this list, I probably watch this guy the least. I enjoy his videos. I don't think I watch him the least. So that said, why is that? Probably just is not the same vibe that he's into. I would be interested to hear that. I don't know who I watch the least out of this list, to be honest. I know I've been watching lately. I think there's like an ebb and flow, right? So I think lately I've been watching a lot of All You Can Vegas, Travel Ruby. I'm watching some Ace of Vegas videos, stuff like that. I think some of them are easier to watch more of than others because of, like I said, Travel Ruby's always putting out videos. But yeah, I don't know. I love all these YouTubers. I think they do really. Sorry, I think they all have like really informative, fun, entertaining videos. And I think they all do a really good job. So yeah, that's the whole video. Wild. Crystal said, "Good job, Natty. Thank you." Right. Now we're in 19 minutes. That was a long one. Um, so yeah. Project said, missing from this list, Norma Gelly not leaving Las Vegas. Say hi to Matthew. Jacob's life in life is Vegas. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna have to check those out. I've pretty sure I've seen at least one of each of those person's videos, but these were the people that I think kind of connected with me the most, and I've come back around to time and time again. Um, I just enjoyed them, and so that's kind of who I've stuck with. I need to go back. I think I did enjoy not leaving Las Vegas, probably the most out of that list that you just said. Um, but yeah. Project said the last guy, he's a bit too goofy in my opinion. Yeah, I could see why you would think that. I think I definitely felt that way a couple times, but again, I think that Yellow Productions is somebody who's grown on me a lot more over time, and I really enjoyed his Vegas hotel videos. And I I enjoyed that. Like, I watched one recently or a while ago. I feel like watched a couple times that he was walking around. I want to say it was Santa Monica Pier. Um, but it was so funny because he's walking around with this like big headset and mic, and like he's always just like got these like weird interactions. Like people always will like interact with him, and it's like always so weird and funny. To me, in my opinion, because it's just like it's like he doesn't really know what to do with it, and he was just like, okay. So I just find that like funny in like a nice way, like not in like a haha. Like it's just funny and real. But yeah, he's definitely very, very, very goofy. So if that's just not your thing, then I wouldn't recommend him. Um, but yeah, I don't know, love it. Purchase even said not leaving is a Canadian living in Vegas, kind of my dream. What a mood. I would love to live in Vegas. Jen said, Natty, thank you. Very informative. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. This was a lot to get through. Longer topic than I originally anticipated. But yeah, so that is it. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I hope everybody felt like that was informative. I hope you guys check these people out. Obviously, I don't really know any of these people. Like, I'm not friends with anybody. I'm not boosting anybody because I know them or whatever. It's just like genuinely who I thought was like good and informative. But yeah, I will see you guys again tomorrow. We're gonna do not sure yet. Tomorrow is our like not sure days. Probably gonna chill with you guys. I might be planning a trip with you guys, like a day trip with you guys tomorrow and talking about some stuff I have upcoming. We'll see. Um, let's talk on Discord though, because I'll probably throw some ideas at you guys about what I want to talk about. Um, so yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a really good night. And I appreciate you guys all for hanging out. Dragon was saying have a good evening. Jeanette said, "I'd everyone have a good night." I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Thank you to Project Achieva, Danette, Dragon Man, John, and Crystal, my Mahir's sister. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Remember to stay safe out there, and I will